Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2022, our AAP rollout for Humana and CarePlus. Today, we're going to represent Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. We have a lot of great information here for you guys, so sit tight. Discover what Humana 2022 will have in store for you. This is your broker relationship team for South Florida. I am Ana Garcia, your broker relationship manager for Miami-Dade and Puerto Rico. With us here today, we also have Donna Scobie. Hi, Donna.
Hi, how are you? Hi, everybody. As hopefully I know all of you, but I am the broker relationship manager for Broward, and my email and phone are there for you. So feel free to reach out if you need anything. I look forward to sharing the Broward benefits with you shortly.
Also part of your broker relationship team for South Florida is our friend Fabian Lima. He sends your his hellos to you guys today. He is working from home out of Wisconsin, but always available to you guys. And with us here today also, we have Bridget. Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Donna. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Thanks for having us today. I'm very excited to talk about Palm Beach benefits for all of the agents that are working in that area. There's my contact information and email address as well. We have Crystal Schleifer, who is available by phone. She's up in Wisconsin, but she's constantly on the phones talking to you all. So happy to be here and excited to share 2022 benefits with you.
Thank you, Bridget. That's one of the great things that we have here for you guys in our company is a full support team for you guys. And a couple reminders, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you register for a rewards program. It is called Reach Rewards. It's so simple to register. All you have to do is on your web browser, type in humanareachrewards.com as you see on the screen. You'll see the little green sign up button. Hit that and sign up. It takes literally 30 seconds and you can start earning points. The higher the tier, the more robust the rewards. So one of the great things that you get through humanareachrewards.com is the MRC credits, which are Marketing Resource Center credits. You literally get money placed into your Marketing Resource Center so that you can order flyers, send out mailers, postcards, even order lots of great promotional items like pens, backpacks, hand sanitizers, so many items that you can order from Marketing Resource Center. So I'll take you over a little bit about the rewards program. We have different levels. As you sell Humana and CarePlus, you'll start earning points and you'll move up the levels. At 500 points, you'll get to bronze. At 1,500 points, silver. At 3,500 points, gold. And at 6,000 points, you'll get to the platinum level. And once you reach 12,000 points, you'll get to ambassador level. You'll get to be invited to a special Humana event. You'll also start unlocking activities to help you with your continuing education courses. You can get an AHIP subsidy link, so you don't have to pay that upfront fee of $125. So lots and lots of resources and tools for you guys. Go in and register today at humanareachrewards.com. We're so happy here in Miami-Dade for Humana. We've just opened our first brand new neighborhood center. It is located at 8297 West Flagler Street in Miami. We do have a phone number for the guidance center. You can also call me before heading over there. I've been scheduling some tours of the guidance center. We did invite you guys, Florida Insurance Solutions Group, and we had a nice group of agents come by and see our guidance center. If you haven't done that already, reach out to Claudia and her and I can schedule another tour for you guys. This guidance center will be for our members. We have customer service personnel there. We have an activity center when we're fully back up from COVID. We'll be doing such great activities with our members, our Humana members, like silver sneakers, manual activities, movie time, such great things. It is a differentiator. There's no other insurance company in Dade County with a neighborhood center like Humana. and it's a really good tool. We have an agent of the day room. If you guys are around in the area and you want to do a presentation there, just give me a call and I'll see if the room is available for you guys. You can use it, and we also have materials that you can drop by and pick up. So that's another great tool that Humana has for our members. Now we're going to go a little bit over our benefit highlights. These are just some benefit overview, of course, of the highlights. And for a more detailed list, you should see the evidence of coverage and the summary of benefits. Also, these are 2022 benefits, not to be discussed or marketed to our beneficiaries up until October 1st. So we'll start with a Humana Gold Plus flagship, what we call the core plan for Miami-Dade. That is the H1036054. We have a maximum out of pocket of $1,500. That stayed the same. Primary care provider and specialist copay at $0. RX vitamins, we've added a list of RX vitamins to our up to tier 1. So it will be at a tier 1 copay, which is $0 for this plan. Our OTC allowance is $75 a month, and that is with a debit card to be used at participating providers. We do also have post-discharge meals when a member has to be hospitalized after they're discharged. They will have a benefit triggered to them of 14 meals, 7 over 7 days. That means 2 meals a day. These are fresh cooked meals that are delivered to their home, prepackaged and ready to be fridged or put in the freezer for when they would like to eat them. We have an initial coverage limit of $9,500. That is huge in Dade County. Not a lot of companies have an ICL of $9,500. Pay attention to that one. RX tiers for the first 3 tiers is $0 copay. Tiers 4 is $5, and tiers 5 is 33%. The Humana Flex Card. This is a brand new benefit for us in 2022. It is $250, which will come via a debit card for the member to use in addition to their vision, dental, and hearing benefits that they can go to our one of our participating providers and use that card and use towards those benefits. We have $400 in vision. And dental, we have an entire list of dental benefits, including root canal, crown, dentures, and more. So that is our core plan for Miami-Dade. We also have a brand new plan here in Miami-Dade. It's been going on in Broward and Palm Beach, but will be new to Dade County in 2022. It is the Honor Plan, H1036279. Please remember, this is an MA only. There's no prescription drug coverage with this plan, so pay close attention to that piece. This plan would be great for our veterans, and it is for our veterans population who can use the VA for their prescription drugs and have this plan aligned with their VA benefits. And they will have extra benefits, like it has a monthly premium of $0. It will give them a Part B gift back of $144 a month. That is huge for a veteran living in a limited income. Primary care provider PCP copay is at $0. Specialist copay is $40. Inpatient hospital copay is $225 a day for the first 8 days, and then it goes down to $0 for 8 days 9 to 90. Maximum out of pocket is $3,400. Vision is $100. Hearing, it's $500 per ear per year, up to $1,000. This could be used for hearing aids as well. Dental allowance is up to $2,000. It includes crown, root canal, and much more. OTC allowance is $15 a month, and it has unlimited transportation. So this is a great plan to really look at and keep in mind, asking your members always if they are a veteran and to thank them for their service. We have our dual eligible special needs plan in Dade County, which is the H1036077 plan. We've enhanced dental allowance. It has up to $2,500 allowance a year for 2022, which includes partial dentures, crown, root canal, and more. Healthy food card, which has been a great selling point for us in 2021. We've increased from $50 to $75 a month via a healthy food card that our members can go to Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and purchase groceries. We have a vision allowance for $400 a month, hearing at $1,000 per ear, up to $2,000 a year. OTC allowance is $300 quarterly via a debit card. This is another benefit that we've upgraded. Now we have $300 quarterly. So for the entire quarter, the year will be broken up into quarters. They have $300 benefit. This can be used at $100 a time, $133 a month, or one lump sum order of $300 via debit card for that whole quarter. Next quarter, it will replenish at $300. It doesn't have a rollover, so if they don't use it, they lose it. But that's a great amount of money to have for OTC. Transportation is unlimited. RX preferred pharmacy is $0 on all tiers. And we have the flexible care assistance, which we've known as to be as the SSBCI, special supplemental benefit of the chronically ill, at $1,000 a year. This is a benefit that's triggered by the case manager who is working with each member, and this will help them in additional benefits and things around the house, like maybe putting up a ramp or maybe doing pest control around the house. So it's another great benefit. A little bit more about the healthy food card. This is the picture of what the card looks like. It has a scanner barcode in the back. The member must hand this card over, and the register person will scan it manually. It's very simple. First step is each member has to activate the card. There's 3 different ways that they can activate it, and each card gets to the member with a letter with the instructions and participating providers. They can set up an account, they shop for food, and they check out. If they go over their $75 for the month, they can pay cash or even use their card, their monthly card, to pay for that. There are some approved food items and unapproved items. Basically, everything that's healthy and food related is approved. Bakery, dairy, frozen, meats, produce. Unapproved items are listed on the screen, and those are alcohol, fresh flowers, self-care items, Medicare prescription drugs and services, because those are covered under the Part D of the MAPD, tobacco items, lottery, pet food, and over-the-counter products, because those would be covered under their OTC allowance. We have our Humana Gold Plus H1036-121. This is our chronic special needs plan. It was brand new for Dade County in 2021. We've made a slight upgrade to this plan, is that we're now including cardiovascular disorders and chronic heart failure. For 2021, we only covered diabetes. So for 2022, it is diabetes, cardiovascular disorders, and chronic heart failure. This plan is neat in that it gives you a special enrollment period year round. When you come across a person that has diabetes or cardiovascular disorders or chronic heart failure and does not have any other enrollment period, you can put them in the 121 that is all year long. And that is a primary care PCP copay at $0. Specialist copay is $15. Inpatient hospital copay is $25 per day for the first 5 days, and then it's $0 per day for days 6 through 90. RX deductible is $0. RX preferred Preferred meaning a preferred pharmacy. A preferred pharmacy is a larger pharmacy, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Publix. A standard pharmacy is your local mom and pop shop neighborhood pharmacy. You will get a better cost share at a preferred pharmacy. It's $0 for the first 2 tiers, $40 for tier 3, $85 for tiers 4, and 33% for tier 5. The OTC allowance is $15 a month. Vision is $300 a year. Dental has 0 copay for covered procedures. And it also includes the Humana Flex card, which is that brand new Flex card for $250 to be used in addition to their vision, dental, and hearing benefits. It will supplement and complement those benefits. A little bit about using this plan. There's 2 steps that must be completed for the person to be fully qualified and active in the chronic SNP plan. If these 2 steps are not completed, the person will be terminated from the plan. You guys have about 60 days with the member to get these done. So it's very important that you follow up, make sure that the member has completed their portion. But it first starts with you. At the enrollment process, whether you're completing a paper enrollment or using an enrollment hub application, you'll see a pre-qualification assessment form. This is an assessment form that you will complete with the member at the point of sale to qualify that they have either high blood pressure, they're monitoring their blood sugar, they're taking medication to lower their blood sugar, or they have some kind of cardiovascular or chronic heart failure. You will submit that over with your application to Humana. Once Humana receives and processes, Humana will send out a verification form to the member, which is very important. The member must receive this form, open up the envelope, and bring this form to their PCP provider so that they can confirm that they do have one of these chronic conditions. The PCP will then submit that over to Humana, and that would be qualified as a person having a chronic condition and will be able to stay in that plan. We'll go a little bit over our preferred provider organization, PPO plans. One great thing about Humana is we have HMO plans, PPO plans. We have many, many different plans. Individual dental and vision plans, MedSup plans. PPO plans are 0 premium in certain markets. Some of them are. They're national network coverage. They can visit any doctor who accepts the terms for Humana. And they also include fitness programs and extras on select PPO plans. For Humana Miami-Dade, we will have 2 brand new local PPO plans for 2022. They're the Humana Choice Local PPO. The brand new local PPO is the H7284008. And then we also have the H7284007. Many of you do know the local PPO H5216068. Yes, that plan will remain in effect throughout 2022. That will also be an option. That's why we've included all 3 plans on this slide. We'll start with the 008, which is a brand new plan for 2022. Monthly premium is 0. Our primary care provider PCP copay is 0 in network and 65 out of network. Specialist copay is $35 in network and $65 out of network. Referrals are not needed for these PPO plans. Maximum out-of-pocket cost is $3,400. The RX deductible is $150, only applied to tiers 3, 4, and 5. RX preferred copays are 0 for tiers 1, 8 for tiers 2, 47 at tiers 3, $100 at tier 4 medicines, and tier 5 medicines are 30%. The OTC allowance is $75 a quarter. It does include the Humana Flex card, that brand new Flex card I've been talking about, that $250. That's a card that the member will receive in addition to add, to complement to their hearing, dental, and vision benefits. Dental allowance is up to $1,500. It also includes partial and full dentures and more. Our 007 has a monthly premium of $11, a PCP copay of $0 in and out of network. So now you'll start seeing the differences between the 008 and the 007. This one has a 0 PCP copay for in and out of network, a specialist copay of $35 in and out of network. So that stays the same in and out of network. There's no referrals needed on this plan. The maximum out of pocket is $4,500. RX deductible is $150 for tiers 4 and 5. RX preferred is 0 for tiers 1, 10 for tier 2, 30 at tier 3, 95 tier 4, and 30% tier 5. OTC allowance is $75 a quarter. Vision is $200. Dental allowance is $1,500. And the 068, many of you guys already know that plan. I won't go through it, but it is still available 2022. These are good plans for those beneficiaries coming out of a group plan and maybe retiring. Maybe they're snowbirds. They like to travel over through other different countries, different states. I'm sorry, they have to be in the United States. Different states. And maybe they're willing to pay a little bit more in premium and a little bit more in different copays and have that freedom and flexibility to travel and move around and not have referrals. Enrollment Hub, you guys have an online enrollment tool with Humana and CarePlus where you can go in and it gives you accuracy, and it's also speedy when you're submitting applications and scope of appointments to us. It will also help you not make so many errors and get your applications processed quicker. It has the scope of appointment that you can complete. It does have telephonic and electronic signatures as well. It has also integrated tools to help you guys and maximize your time, like the RX calculator, the digital marketing materials, Find a Doctor with Care Highlight program, and some really good important post-enrollment forms that are important, like this one. So when you're using Enrollment Hub, I would like everyone to get into the custom. When they see the post-enrollment forms, you'll see 3 forms as you see here on the screen. You'll see protected health information, PHI consent form, the Humana pharmacy consent form, and the member authorization form. All 3 very important forms for you to help your member complete, especially that Humana pharmacy consent form. All you have to do is click yes. That's it. Just click yes, and that will give Humana pharmacy permission to reach out to the member and talk to them about how they can save on their prescription drugs copays, especially if they're doing a 90-day supply. So a lot of great information with Humana Pharmacy and resources, but it all starts with you guys. So now a little bit about our 2022 CarePlus date benefit rollout, okay? CarePlus will have a new Facebook feature on the MRC to go live on October 1st. So you guys know that you've been able to use Facebook marketing with Humana all throughout this year. CarePlus will now have banner ads available for you guys to use on your Facebook business page as of October 1st. But please first complete the training on the Market Point University as soon as possible. As you see here on the screen, visit humana.com, your Vantage portal, go into Market Point University. You can put social media, Facebook, right on the search bar, launch the training, and then you'll have access to put up CarePlus banner ads on your Facebook business page. We'll go over some of the CarePlus plan details, benefit highlights. We'll start with Care One Plus, our H1019-006 flagship plan here in Dade County. An ICL of $9,500 that stayed the same. Not a lot of changes on this plan from 2021 to 2022, but we do have one big change. A MOOP is $1,500. Inpatient hospital for medical and psychiatric is $0 per admit. ER is $120, is waived if admitted to the hospital. Ambulance is $75. An OTC allowance of $100 a month. Preferred RX tier copay is $0 for the first 3 tiers, 25s for tiers 4, and 33% for tier 5. At a standard pharmacy tier copay, you'll notice it's a little bit higher. Like I explained earlier during this presentation, it depends on the type of pharmacy the member chooses to go to. They may have cost and get a better cost at a preferred pharmacy. Standard RX tier copay is $0 for the first 3 tiers, 36 for tiers 4, and 33% for tier 5. GAP is $0 for during the GAP coverage. They will have $0 copay for tiers 1 and 2. Hearing is $1,000 per year up to $2,000. Vision is $300 hardware or 2 pairs of selective glasses. Acupuncture is $25 a year. Respite care is 3 hours a day up to 42 hours per year. Their senior savings program, which is our insulin savings program, it is included with this plan at $0 copay for many of the insulins. The special supplemental benefit for the chronically ill, $500 per year max coverage for items and services tailored to members' needs. This is a benefit triggered by the case manager. And brand new for 2022, we will have the CarePlus Care Card. It's that $250 a month via a card where the member can use towards dental, vision, and hearing, and network providers, in addition to their hearing, vision, and dental benefits on the plan. So it gives them a little bit more money to spend on those benefits. The Care One Plus Dental is $0 copay for all these procedures. There's no maximum allowance per year on this plan. It has 1 comprehensive oral exam every 3 years, 1 set of partial complete dentures every 5 years, scaling, root planning, which is a deep cleaning for the full mouth, 1 per year, 1 denture reline a year, root canal, 2 crowns, oral exams, amalgam and composite fillings, and unlimited extractions for the dentures, unlimited necessary anesthesia. The Carefree Plus, which is the H1019-076, is the give back plan for Dade County. It went up to $120 for 2022. So 2021, we had $110 give back. For 2022, this plan will offer $100 up to $120 give back. The ICL is $4,430. The MOOP is $3,400. Inpatient hospital for medical and psychiatric is $50 for the first 5 days, and then $0 a day for days 6 through 90. ER is $120, ambulance is $100. OTC went up to $40 a month on this plan. For the preferred RX tier copay is $0 for the first 2 tiers. Tiers 3 is $47. Tier 4 is $97, and Tier 5 is 33%. For the standard RX tier copay, it's a little bit higher, $0 for Tier 1, $10 for Tier 2, $47 for Tier 3, $100 for Tier 4, and 33% for Tier 5. It does not have gap coverage for this plan. As you see, this plan gives you more money up front. You get the $120 as a gift back plan, but then some of the benefits are a little bit costlier. That's why it's important to sit down with your member, do a great needs analysis, determine how many times a year they will be using their plan, and see if a core plan or a give back plan would be better for them. Hearing is $500 per year, up to $1,000. Vision is $150 hardware or one pair of select glasses. Acupuncture is not available in this plan. Respite care is at 3 hours a day, up to 42 hours per year. We also have the senior savings program, which is that insulin savings program for diabetic drugs at reduced copay. We have the special supplemental benefit for the chronically ill at $500 maximum benefit coverage, and this is triggered by the case manager and or on PCP authorization. The healthy food card is not available on the gift back plan. We do have dental. These are at zero copay for all these procedures, no maximum allowance a year. It's one comprehensive oral exam every 3 years, one set of partial or complete dentures every 5 years, deep cleaning for the full mouth once a year. You get a denture reline, a panoramic film, periodic oral exam, amalgam and composite fillings, unlimited extractions for the dentures, and unlimited necessary anesthesia. The Care Needs Plus is the H10-19-023. It is a dual special needs plan, the DSNP plan for Miami-Dade County CarePlus. For those people who do have Medicare and Medicaid, they can be put into this plan. ICL is $4,135. The MOOP is $3,400. Inpatient hospital medical and psychiatric is $0. ER is $0 for those who have level QMB and QMB plus of extra help, and all other levels will pay $120 unless they're admitted to the hospital via that ER visit. Ambulance is $0 for QMB and QMB plus, and $100 for all other levels. OTC is $400 a quarter. RX tier copay, it varies by the LIS level that the person is in. And so does the gap coverage. Hearing is $1,000 per year, up to $2,000. Vision is $400 hardware or 3 pair of select glasses. Acupuncture is $25 visits a year. Respite care is 3 hours a day, up to 42 hours per year. And it does also include the $500 for the chronic special supplemental benefit for the chronically ill benefit. And healthy food card, another great selling point for 2021. We've kept this great benefit and increased it from $50 to $75. So on our DSNP plan, those members will get a monthly healthy food card for $75. It is the same exact way to use the Humana one. This is a picture of what the CarePlus healthy food card looks like. It's the same participating providers and the same exact steps on activating and using the card. Care Needs Plus Dental is at $0 copay for all of these procedures at no allowable or maximum amount. They can get all these procedures at $0 copay. One comprehensive oral exam every 3 years. One set of partial complete dentures every 5 years. The deep cleaning for the full mouth once a year. Denture reline, panoramic film, root canal, up to 2 crowns a year. Unlimited extractions for dentures, and maintenance. Care Complete, which is our chronic SNP plan here in Dade County, is our 10-19-105. We've had it for this year, 2021. It includes those conditions like congestive heart failure and cardiovascular disease. But brand new for 2022 in Dade County, we will have a brand new plan. It is the Care Breeze, H10-19-114, and that is for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Those people who have COPD, these are plans that have a year-round special enrollment period if the person has these conditions. Both plans are look-alike plans. That's why we've included them in just one slide. They have the same exact benefits. You just have to be careful which condition the person has to make sure if you're going to put them in the Care Complete or the Care Breeze. ICL is $6,000, MOOP is $3,400, inpatient hospital medical and psychiatric at zero copay, ER is $120, ambulance is $75, OTC is $50 a month, preferred RX tier copay is $0 for the first 3 tiers, tier 4 $35, tier 5 33%, standard RX tier copay is $0 for the first 3 tiers, 36 at tier 4, 33% at tier 5. It does have 0 copay for during the gap coverage, which we know as the donut hole, for those medicines that fall under tier 1 and 2. Hearing is $750 a month per, $750 a year per ear, up to $1,500. Vision is $300 for hardware or 3 pair of select glasses. Acupuncture is 25 visits a year. Respite care is not available on these plans. It does include the senior savings program, which is that benefit for diabetic drugs at reduced copay. And it does have the $500 for the special supplemental benefit for the chronically ill. The Care Complete and the Care Breeze Dental is at 0 copay for all of these procedures, comprehensive oral exam every 3 years, the deep cleaning for the entire mouth per year, a panoramic film, a root canal, a crown, bite when x-rays, periodic oral exams, unlimited extractions with the dentures, and maintenance. And with that, I'll hand it over to Donna. She's going to go over Broward County market plans.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Can you advance the slides for me as we go through this? Okay, and you'll see it's Bridget and Donna, because a lot of the plans that we're going to cover are shared between Palm Beach and Broward County. So I'm going to have Bridget with me in case she wants to, make sure our point is brought out that I perhaps forgot. Before we roll into the benefits, I just wanted to share a few fun facts about Broward County with Humana. Right now we're sitting at about 80,000 members in our Medicare Advantage plans. That doesn't even include any of our group plans. So that makes us #1 in MA membership in the county. So when you are certified with Humana, you're carrying around the #1 carrier in Broward County. All hospitals are in the network for both our HMO and PPO plans, which we're excited about. And you've seen that in this year and will continue into next year. And we've been 30 years in Broward County, and we have over 400 PCPs to choose from. So when you choose to work with Humana, you're choosing the #1 carrier in Broward in a very large network with hospitals, doctors, and specialists. So with that, we will go ahead and go into the Broward County. A few market highlights. Our partner agent support, you've got me, you've got Fabian, then you also have the whole leadership team that we're all located on Cypress Creek Road. Many of you have been to our office, 1901 West Cypress. We also have the 2 community centers, which I'll show you their addresses, but we are all here local in the market, and we want to make Humana as easy to do business with as possible. So however we can help you, please reach out and don't hesitate to ask. You'll see as we go through the benefits, we did increase the healthy food card amount on our DSNP plan. And like Anna had mentioned earlier, we also have the 2 PPOs that are brand new in both Palm Beach and Broward County. We'll talk a little bit about that, but Anna did a nice job covering those. The Flex card is new for us as well, like Anna talked about. We do have it on our 065, our flagship HMO plan, our diabetic plan, as well as the PPO, the new PPO 008, and we'll talk about that again in a moment. The insulin savings program is on many of our plans. The honor plan will continue in Broward and Palm Beach and Dade, so that's a tri-county plan. We've enhanced the dental. I want to talk just for a minute about that. You know, after AEP, we had a lot of agent focus groups, and some of you were asked to sit on those groups. And we talked about what are some of the things that Humana needed to change to gain more sales. You know, we were saying, what do we need to do for you to sell us more? And we heard over and over again, we need to improve our dental. So, we have done that, and you'll see that as a message across through all of our plans in Broward and Palm Beach County as well. I'm sure Bridget will talk about, but we have enhanced our dental on most all of our plans. So I hope when you see that, you'll be excited about that as we are. And I already mentioned network highlights. You know, we have a large PCP network. All hospitals are HMO and PPO network. Our PPO has national reciprocity, like Anna talked about. It is a local PPO, which means you have to live in Broward, Dade, or Palm Beach to enroll in it, but you can use it anywhere in the United States, and you can use it in network anywhere in the United States. So an example I like to use is if I have the PPO and my daughter lives in North Carolina, and I go up to North Carolina for the summer and I want to see a primary care doctor, I can do that and still be in network and pay the $0 in network PCP copay. So that makes our PPO very strong and standing market presence. Okay, so that will go ahead into our flagship plan, our H1036-065. I'm not going to take you through all the benefits. You'll see in purple what has changed year over year. This year, we've enhanced the dental plan. We're covering 2 crowns and a root canal now, moving forward in 2020. We did add the Flex card, like Anna talked about, for your dental, vision, and hearing expenses. And we also are now covering some select prescription vitamins. So that was an ask that we had heard too, you know, the vitamin D, the vitamin E that perhaps is a prescription. Those will now, select ones will now be covered. However, our premium, of course, is staying at 0, primary care 0, specialist 0, hospital 0. None of that changed going into 2022. So if you were comfortable with our plan in 2021, you should be comfortable with it again in 2022, and even more so now that we're having a little bit more dental with the 2 crowns and the root canal. Okay, we can move forward. The 1036-103, this is our Medicare Medicaid plan. The premium there says 0 to 29 or 0 to 30, 50. Of course, that depends on their level of Medicaid and LIS. Pretty much everybody on the plan, though, does pay 0. The co-pays there stayed the same year over year. What's new, again, you'll see the pattern. We've enhanced the dental coverage. So now we're including crowns and root canals and root canal retreatments, emergency treatment for pain. We've also increased the healthy food card amount from $50 in 2021 to $75 in 2022, which you saw in Dade as well. Our monthly over-the-counter is going to stay at the $100, but it does still include the rollover, which we heard was very popular. And one thing new this year is, and I believe this is in Palm Beach as well, but new extra help. So if somebody is on this plan and they have LIS or Medicaid, which they have to really to have this plan, they're going to have a 0 copay for all their medications that are covered. All prescriptions on all tiers will be 0, which we're excited about. So that is new this year. And the SSBCI that Anna explained about the extermination or the ramp or the grab bars, that increased from $500 on this plan to $1,000 in 2022. Okay, thank you, Anna. Next. This is our Honor Give Back plan. This is a plan that we do share with Palm Beach as well now as in Dade. So we're excited. We've been able to roll this plan into Dade, and it originally started in Palm Beach because it's doing really well. It's growing. We're having a lot of membership placed into this plan. It's very popular with all of you, and we appreciate that. But like Anna had said, this is an MA only, so you cannot put a standalone prescription drug plan with it. It is geared towards our veterans. However, you don't have to be a veteran to enroll in it. Anybody perhaps that doesn't want a drug plan Maybe somebody who has had an MA for a long time or has just original Medicare for a long time, never had Part D, doesn't want to pay the late enrollment penalty, but wants help with doctors and hospitals. This would be a plan for them as well. But as you'll see, year over year, the benefits have stayed the same, except we did add transportation to this plan. So last year, no transportation was covered in 2021. And now in 2022, we will have unlimited trips, which is what you're seeing on the 065 and the 103 plan. So we just carried that through to this give back plan. And we did expand the dental. So now it does include crowns, root canals, and that root canal retreatment. So that has been added. So again, we've enhanced the dental on this plan. Bridget, is there anything that you wanted to add? I know on this honor plan.
There is a special enrollment period for a veteran. So if you have a veteran that also has another plan, like an MAPD plan with another carrier, anytime during the year, you can move them into an honor plan like this one using the SEP code OCC.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Anna, we can move forward. Okay, this is our give back plan, our H1036-237. As you can see, there's no purple on this slide. So everything stayed the same from 2021 into 2022. It is our $75 give back plan. This does include prescription drug coverage. So it's an MAPD where the veteran plan is the give back of $144. It's an MA only. This one is an MAPD with a $75 give back. Nothing changed. So if you're comfortable with it and you're familiar with it, then it'll continue on through to 2022. Okay, Anna? And then much like Dade, we have adjusted our chronic special needs plan. Last year in 2021, it was just for a diabetic condition, but now we've expanded it to include cardiovascular and congestive heart failure. So you have multiple conditions that could qualify someone for this plan in 2022. This plan does include the flex card. So the main difference is going to be you have more conditions that could qualify for the plan. So instead of just diabetes, now it's this diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or COPD. And the plan basically stayed the same, except we added the flex card. And Palm Beach has this as well. Bridget, anything here that you want to share?
No, I think it's a great play for after OEP, after AEP, as a way for any of your members or prospects to get into a Humana plan. So keep this in your back pocket during the rest of the year.
Right. And then one thing I meant to mention on the 103, our dual SNP, the $75 healthy food card, that does not roll over month to month. That is use it or lose it. But so we will add the money at the beginning of every month, the $75, but they need to use that $75 each month because it will not roll over to the next month, where the over-the-counter benefit does roll over month to month. So I just want to make sure that everybody was clear on that. So healthy food card does not roll over, but the over-the-counter benefit does. Okay, next. Palm Beach.
All right. So a lot of the plans that we've already discussed, they're tri-county. So the ones that are specific to Palm Beach, we'll go ahead and talk about. But before we get into that, I want to give you some highlights. Anna, if you can go to the next slide. So we have been in the market for over 30 years. We are the #1 carrier. We have about 70,000 enrollees in our Medicare Advantage plans. So you will find that we do have one of the largest networks for HMO provider. We did have an expansion. So we do have new providers that have been added to our already very large network. So Conviva is one of our biggest providers for the area. They're wholly owned by Humana. I do want to mention that I found out just recently that Conviva is doing home health care visits with a nurse practitioner. So I think that's a great advantage to the Palm Beach area and the South Florida region. If you do add a member to a Conviva center, they do have the capability of receiving home health care with a provider. So to move on from there, we do have the Flex card that was added to a couple of our plans. We enhanced the dental because, like Donna said, that was an extreme, service that needed to be advanced and keep the retention for our products. So we also have guidance centers in our area, and Delray is our guidance center on Military Trail and Atlantic. And so that was, I think, about 2 years ago that came about. It is open by appointment only, but you can get your customer service there for your members. And then we did add the new PPO plans, and we've already discussed that, but that's going to be a huge advantage to the market. We do have a lot of branding, and you'll see that in the billboard. So know that Humana continues to support you as an agent out there in the field. It's a well-known product, and we'll go ahead and get started with our core plan. So if you can move to the next slide. So the flagship plan for Palm Beach County is our H1036062. This is an HMO product. You do need a referral to see a specialist. So remind your clients when you're selling this product. We do have a low max out of pocket, and a lot stayed the same on this plan because it is one of our top selling plans and we have the most membership on it. It continues to be a strong seller. So we kept the max out of pocket low. Your primary care visits are low as well. What did change is our surgical center. So if you have a member that goes to let's say their cataract surgeries or ambulatory surgical center, it's a $0 copay now. So it was $15. Where they're going to save a lot of money is the MRI and CT scans. So how great is it going to be to tell your current members or new prospects that if they need an MRI or a CT scan, it's going to cost them nothing. The prescriptions did improve as well. It's always been a $0 copayment at a preferred pharmacy for your tier 1 and tier 2. But our tier 3 medications went from $20 to $15. So that's going to be really great for people that are insulin or taking any COPD medications because it's only going to cost them $15. Now, if they are taking a select insulin, we know that that's going to be less than $35 no matter what they're taking. But $15 for a tier 3 medication is obviously, a huge cost savings. But this does have the insulin savings program as well. So it's covered through the donut hole if you have a medication like insulin and you've reached the coverage limit. What else we've added to the plan is the Flex card. Okay, so that's a big improvement, $250 for their vision, hearing, or dental. So that I think is going to keep the retention, but also grow our sales for the area. We do have over-the-counter items on this plan as well. It's $100 per quarter. It does roll over. This is the only plan in Palm Beach County where there's a rolling over of the over-the-counter items. So that's a huge benefit. That's $1,200 a year. And then transportation is unlimited as well. I do want to talk about the dental. The dental has been improved to $2,000 as a maximum benefit, which is a great enhancement. We did realize that a lot of our members needed more access to dental coverage. So make sure that your members are aware of that. Vision stayed the same, and hearing as well. And then physical therapy is now $0 for 2022. We do have a give back plan as well in Palm Beach County, and the give back actually went from $75 in 2021 to $100. Okay, so that is going to put more money back in their pocket. This is also an HMO plan, so you do need a referral. As you can see here, most of the copays remain the same. I do want to highlight that the over-the-counter items went up to $60 per quarter. So they have 3 months to put in their order before they lose it. This is not rolling over, so you do want to make sure that they put in their order before the 20th of the month before that quarter is over. Just to mention with prescriptions here, the copays are higher. So make sure you're doing a good needs analysis before you place them on this plan. The 062 plan that we talked about previously is, the copays are a lot less as far as the hospital stay. You notice here that it's $225 days 1 through 8, as opposed to the 062, it was only $20. We do have dental, vision, and hearing on this plan. And then, of course, I do want to talk about Silver Sneakers and the Go 365 program. That is on all of our plans throughout Humana. And the Go 365 gives $300 in reward points to members that go in for their vision exams, their preventive wellness exams, like let's say, for example, there's the wellness exam, there's mammograms, bone density. They get points for that, and they'll get gift cards throughout the year to use at Walmart, gas cards, Target. And then Silver Sneakers is our gym membership. And then the last plan that I'm going to talk about today is our dual SNP plan for those that have Medicare and Medicaid. And because, anybody that is on this plan, it's for full or partial, most of their copays are going to be zero. Okay, so there's no premium that's paid for by the state. Their max out of pocket doesn't really apply, but if, for some reason they do have a limit on how much would be coming out of pocket, but most of their services are going to be zero. So hospitalization, their PCP and specialist visits. If they're full Medicaid, they don't pay anything at the emergency room, but if they are partial, they will have a $75 copay. Their prescriptions, like we talked about on the other dual SNP plans, are going to be zero for all tier levels. So that's a big improvement for this year as well. Their healthy food card. This was a big reason we grabbed a lot of membership last year, is because of that extra money that they get for food items. So it went from $50 to $75. And so you will see that as a good indicator for getting phone calls asking about this plan. Transportation's unlimited. And of course, they do get a great benefit with dental, vision, and hearing. And make sure that they're using a general dentist for all of their services. And that's where they get the best benefit. If they do need to see a specialist, make sure they know that they're going to pay a discounted price. A lot of our dual SNP members are chronically ill. So anybody that has heart disease or diabetes, more than likely because of their age, are going to be referred to a specialist. So make sure that we're working with them to help them understand. If they are full Medicaid, they do usually get unlimited extractions. It's just an extra benefit that you can read over in your summary of benefits or the evidence of coverage. And then they do have the Go 365, which is more money in their pocket. So very excited about our plans for Palm Beach County. They already do a great job as far as selling in the area, but with this is going to move the needle. And then we've already talked about our PPO products. I don't think we have anything else to add on this. All of our plans for the PPO are the same as, Broward, Miami, and Dade. It's going to keep everything really easy for you as an agent. So you know exactly, what plan you need to write. If they live in Palm Beach, Broward, or Dade, it's simple. The 068 plan is the most popular plan, and we're not going to go into details because we've already done that. We do have regional PPO plans. So if you look at the screen here, what's listed, we still have members on them. They are available, but we do not recommend using any of these products for a member because the copays are high. So they are available, but stick to the local PPO plans that we have discussed because that's where they get the best benefit. If you do find somebody on this plan, make
That's what
sure
I was going to say. I was going to say, oh, you find somebody.
Yeah, if you find somebody on this plan, you should go ahead and have a benefit review. You're probably going to find that the benefits are better on our local PPO.
You can probably skip through that because I think, Anna, you covered most of that. I love the rich dental plan on the 008. That's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and then I just wanted to provide the two locations for the neighborhood centers in Broward. That's on the next slide. We've got one in Pembroke Pines and then one in Tamarack as well. So for our neighborhood centers, much like Anna said, you can utilize the center for if you have an appointment and you don't have any place to meet, like maybe they don't want to meet at McDonald's, they don't want you to come to their home. Right now, they're not open due to COVID. We're hoping during AEP that might change, but you can always just, contact me and Bridget. We'll let you know, because I know Bridget has a couple in Palm Beach as well. And then another good place for the neighborhood centers are, you can pick up supplies there. So if you are close to the Pembroke Pines location and maybe you have an appointment later in the week and you don't want to drive all the way up to Cypress Creek, let me know that, and I will arrange for someone at the Pembroke Pines Center to meet you at the center and provide you with the supplies you need. So just keep me in the loop on that, and we will make sure that you get what you need at either the Pines location or the Tamarack location. And then we've got CarePlus. It says Broward, but a lot of the plans are shared with Palm Beach. So Bridget and I will take you through those. Now, this is a Broward only plan. This is the Care One. CarePlus still continues to be a 5-star plan, which we're very excited about. We're keeping our fingers crossed for 2022. Hopefully we'll know that by October. But as you'll see here, the maximum out of pocket still remains very low at $2,500. Not many changes here. 0 PCP, 0 specialist. Ambulance is 0. Over the counter is $75 a month. The hearing benefit did go up to $750 per year, so we're happy about that. And then CarePlus has got the Care card. So you've been hearing us talk about Humana with the Flex card. Well, this is the CarePlus's Flex card. It's called the CarePlus Care card, and it's the same $250 that could be used for hearing, vision, and dental expenses. So that's included in the plan as well. And then on the next slide, we have the dental benefits for the Care One. It all stayed the same, except we did add 4 perio maintenance exams per year, cleanings, and we added unlimited extractions with dentures. What we were finding is members would come in and they would have many teeth that they had to have pulled before they could actually get the dentures. So we went ahead and just made the extractions unlimited if they were in there to get the dentures. So we don't have to worry about them not having enough extractions within their policy to be able to get the dentures that they need. So we added that unlimited. Okay. Next slide. Bridget, you want to cover this one?
Sure. So we have a carefree plan in Broward and Palm Beach County. That's H1019-065. And the carefree, you'll notice on any carefree and CarePlus, means it's a give back plan. So what I love about that is, you know exactly what product you need with CarePlus when you're giving a give back plan. So the give back is $100. That stayed the same. The specialist went down to $20. So having a give back plan with a low specialist copay is a huge advantage. Hospitalization stayed the same at $150, and your emergency room stayed the same as well as $120. But the urgent care did go down to $20. Okay, so very similar to your your specialist visit. For therapy, cardiac and pulmonary rehab, anything like that, radiology, it's a $20 copay. So you're going to find that those services are often repetitive, and having that lower copay is going to save your members a lot of money. They did keep everything much the same. So it is one of our top sellers. They do have the ambulance at $200. The over-the-counter items is $30 per month. So they must order every month. Doesn't roll over. Vision is included at $150 or 1 pair of free glasses. And then there's hearing as well. I think we'll talk about dental on the next slide. And again, dental is a big pain point for our members. So having the extra benefit does go a long way. A lot of the copays here are 0 for your cleanings, x-rays, and oral exams. So mostly preventive. But we do have 2 amalgam or composite fillings per year at $0 cost. They've added 2 simple surgical extractions per year. And then also comes with anesthesia, so they can have that. And then also they've added the complete and partial dentures. That's huge for a give back plan. You're not going to find that on too many plans out there in the market. So make sure you make a note to yourself that there's dentures on the give back plan with Carefree this year.
Okay, and then care needs. This is something that we share with Dave, so I won't go into all the details yet again because Anna did a great job for us. But this is a Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach plan. This is the 1019-023. It's our full and partial Medicaid plan. So Anna did a nice job, but you'll see again, $3,400 move, but zero PCP, zero specialists. It's got the personal home care that Anna explained of the 42 hours. So we really went through this plan again already, so I won't take you through it again, but it does have the $75 healthy food card. Okay. And then the dental is there as well, which Anna did a nice job covering earlier. And this is our chronic SNP plan. Bridget, you want to cover that one?
Sure. So with the chronic plan, again, this is something that you're going to sell after AEP or during OEP, or not during OEP, after OEP. And that's because you're going to notice that, the copays are just a little bit higher than some of our other plans with CarePlus, but it's a nice SEP option if you've already used the 5 stars or you've used, a MOVE or IEP. They do have another option to enroll in CarePlus and get with one of our providers. So the give back on this plan is $100. It stayed the same, and the max out of pocket's at $4,200 for the chronic needs. So to have a give back plan and also a chronic plan where they can enroll anytime during the year is a great benefit. The PCP is low at $0 and the specialist at $25. I'm not going to read all of the copays, but where I do want to make note is that in the prescriptions for 2022, they did reduce the cost of your tier 2 medications to $0 at any pharmacy that's in the network. So, $0 for your tier 1 and tier 2 is a big deal. The tier 3 medications are still at $47. So you'll notice that that's kind of expensive compared to our Care 1 plan. So make sure you're doing a good needs analysis. This is for somebody that's chronic condition, you do want to check their prescriptions because the $100 give back won't go very far if they're taking more than one tier 3 medication. Your over-the-counter improved to $30 per month, so they can get more of their vitamins. Vision also improved to $200 or 2 pairs of glasses, and hearing is $500 per ear per year. I mean, to be honest, I think everybody after the age of 55 has some kind of hearing loss. Encourage your members to go ahead and get that checked because the hearing exam costs nothing, and then they get money towards their hearing aids. And then this one has acupuncture. So if you have somebody that really wants acupuncture, then this might be the right plan for them because it's $0 for 25 visits per year. And then this one also has the assistance program, which is dictated by the primary care doctor and our care management team to assess the member to find out where that money would be used best. So if they need somebody in the home to help clean, or if they need help with their electricity bill, then that is added on this plan. So take a look at that. Make sure you're doing a proper needs analysis to figure out which plan would be best. You have anything to add to that, Donna?
No, I think you did a great job. Nothing.
Okay. And it comes with dental, preventive, x-rays, oral exams, surgical extractions, 2 per year, 2 fillings. And then this also has the dentures on it, okay, once a year. I will make a note, you can't go from one plan from CarePlus to another plan to get the dentures, like let's just say within a 3-year period. That won't work. So make sure you understand that too. And I think for new agents, I think we forgot to mention with the prescriptions, that also carries over from plan to plan. So if they reach the donut hole, just switching them to another plan isn't going to give them a whole nother allowance. I just wanted to make a note of that.
And I hope everybody knows that when you get certified with Humana, you're automatically also certified with CarePlus. So if you're new to selling Please know that CarePlus is a sister company of Humana's. And so if you are certified with Humana, then you are also certified with CarePlus. So we would encourage you to get familiar with both companies because the networks are different. So you might go into the home thinking, oh, this is going to be a Humana sale. And then you sit down and they tell you their PCP's name. And they say they're adamant they're not going to change their doctor. Well, if Humana doesn't have it, then take a look at the CarePlus network because CarePlus may. So that way you don't walk out of the house, without a sale possibly.
Absolutely.
And then this is a brand new plan, much like Anna talked about, the Care Breeze. This is also new in Broward and Palm Beach. It's going to include the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease condition. So we now will have the 2 chronic plans. Anna did a nice job covering it, but it does have the give back of the $100 and 0 PCP, $25 for the specialist, and includes vision, hearing, acupuncture, over the counter as well. So thank you. We've already covered that, and then all the dental is included as well. So. And then we're going to have the books available. I think Broward and Palm Beach are creating like a broker guide, which we should have available soon that we can email out to everyone. And I know that on the Humana side, we have what we call the broker book, the Broward book that we hand out every year. So I'll bring some down to Claudia's in the office there. That way Claudia can hand those out to everyone. And I know, Bridget, you have the Palm Beach book, and I know Anna has one for Dade as well. So we'll make sure that your office has a book for all of our plans. That way you can grab the product book and carry it with you. But Bridget, you want to talk about the Care Salute plan?
Yeah, so CarePlus came out with the Care Salute plan, which is similar to the Honor plan with Humana. So this is a way for us to engage our veterans and help them, support them with their healthcare needs. So the Give Back is a brand new plan, so you're going to be hearing a lot about this. Make sure you are talking to the veterans about it. So the give back plan for this is big. It's $144. Okay. So you're going to find a lot of veterans out there that are on original Medicare that decided, not to join a plan because they use the VA. They will, by joining this plan, not interfere with their veteran benefits, but they'll also get the $144. They'll get access to really good doctors and extra services that they would normally not get. So with that said, their PCP, if they want to go to a new specialist with CarePlus, it's $0. The specialist is $40. Okay. Your hospital stay is going to be $225 a day, days 1 through 8. Emergency room and urgent care. So if they go to the emergency room, it's $120. Urgent care is a flat copay of $40. And then their ambulance is $240. Some of these services will be covered by the Veterans Organization. So with the VA, some of those copays will not apply because they're going to use their VA benefit. But just let them know if they run through their CarePlus plan, they will have these copays. The skilled nursing facility is also available on this plan. It's $0 for days 1 through 20. If they happen to be in there longer, it's days $60, days 21 to 100. There are no prescriptions on this plan. So remind your member that they do need to get their prescriptions from the veteran organization in order to get them. Over the counter, they will have $15 to use each month. Vision is also included at $100 or a pair of glasses, and they get an eye exam. Hearing is $500 per ear per year. And then they're also going to get that special assistance program that we talked about for the, if they need somebody at home to help with cleaning or pest control or, food, $500 per year is what they'll get. But again, they have to coordinate that with their primary care doctor with CarePlus and a care manager through the program. So they do have to get involved. One thing I want to mention about the give back plans is once you do the enrollment, that Part B give back will not reflect in their Social Security until about 2 or 3 months later. Okay, so if you enroll a member in a give back plan for January 1, they're not going to see that $144 deduction or reimbursement, I should say, until probably March. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of that. If they are not taking Social Security and they're doing a quarterly payment for their Part B premium, let them know that they have to make their first quarterly payment. The following statement for the second quarter should reflect that $144 back in their check. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's a good point to bring out.
Okay. And then for the dental, this is a big deal because not all of our veterans have access to dental care through the VA. And with this plan, they're going to be able to get preventive services. So cleanings, x-rays, oral exams, they're going to get 4 fillings per year. Surgical extractions, they get 3 of those. Dentures are also included in this plan. A root canal or a crown and a crown. And then the periodontal scaling for the entire mouth is not going to cost anything. And it's unlimited extractions for dentures. This is a big deal, I will say, compared to our honor plan. If dental is a big concern for your member, then the Care Salute plan would be your best option for dental coverage. It really is phenomenal. Okay, we're going to get into the member care assessment. Do you want me to talk about that?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sure. So the member care assessment is a $50 fee that we give to the agent for completing a survey. And what it is, it's a survey that has about 7 to 10 questions on it. It is optional. It's going to capture the member's health and wellness outside of the doctor's office. So we kind of want to know, what is the living condition the member is living in? What is their financial situation? Are they, feeling depressed in any way? Just things that we know will help the member. We're trying to gather that information, and the agent's going to be compensated $50. We want to make sure that you're doing this at the point of sale as a priority. But if you're not able to take it at the point of sale, you do have 5 days to get the signature. Okay, so honestly, if you want to make a note at the end of every week to make those phone calls to your clients that you've enrolled, then do that. But I did find that last year we had a lot of agents that missed out on this opportunity. They missed out on thousands of dollars because they forgot to do the survey. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and make sure that they do the training. And if you don't know how to get to the training in the Market Point University, you could reach out to Anna or Bridget or I, and we can help you find it. Because what we found is a lot of agents either did the training and then didn't complete any surveys, or they didn't do the training at all. So like Bridget said, it only takes you about 7 to 10 minutes to fill it out. It's 11 questions about health and well-being. And the more that Humana can learn about the member, the more we can help the member, which of course helps retention. So, but we need you to ask the questions to, are they food insecure? Are they having trouble walking? Are they falling a lot? So those types of questions. And like Bridget said, you're going to get $50 for doing an extra 10 minutes of questioning. So we definitely encourage you to take a minute, do the training, and then help us complete the survey. And we'll thank you for that by paying you an extra $50.
yeah.
And we've got a slide here showing, it's in the Revel portal, but you've got to go to the Market Point University and search for Revel portal for the training. That's what it's showing, Market Point University. And the training, like I said, takes 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it takes about 2 to 3 days before you receive an email to do the registration. So make sure you look out in your email about 2 or 3 days later to go ahead and complete it.
Yeah, and then Anna and I or Bridget can send you the link if you need it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Looks like we are all set. I hope that you all enjoyed that presentation. If you have questions, like Donna said, and Anna, reach out to us. We think that this is going to be a great year, 2022 AEP. We're here to support you. The products are phenomenal this year. So I hope that you have a successful AEP season and happy planning. You all have a great day, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.